the Mississippi mine.
I'm on location in Orlando, Florida at the Plaza Theatre with singer and songwriter and part of the #1 selling duo of all time, Hall & Oates. And I'm here with John Oates. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well today.
Oh.
It's nice to be in southern Florida.
Yeah.
Because where I just came from is a giant snowstorm, so I'm feeling real good.
Where was that?
Colorado.
Oh, wow.
We had our first snowstorm of the year, we got out just in time. So it's nice to be in Florida.
Okay, good. So you were really young when you started out playing the guitar and singing. What was your interest in music, and how did you know like it wasn't just a phase that some kids go through?
You know, I never had to question it. It was one of those things that I just did naturally. I always sang from the time I was a little baby. I sang little kid songs, and then as I got older, of course, I started singing like early rock and roll. And my parents just recognized it, and they asked me if I wanted to play an instrument, and they gave me an accordion, which I hated, and I just kept it in the closet, and I never practiced. And then I saw Elvis on TV, and I wanted to play guitar. So there you go.
Okay, good. Kids have all kinds of obstacles growing up. Did you have any obstacles that like you had to go through to succeed, and how did you deal with them?
Well, I think everybody has obstacles, whether they're personal or professional. Just trying to make a career out of music is difficult, as a lot of people know. Excuse me. I was very fortunate because I went to Philadelphia. I lived in a small town, brought up in a small town outside of Philadelphia, and then I went to the city. And as soon as I got to the city, I began to meet people, and I started to get involved in the local music scene. And at the time, back in the late 60s and early 70s, it was a really small music scene. So everyone kind of knew each other, so it wasn't that difficult. Now it's much more difficult, and I don't envy young musicians today. But the rules are still the same. You got to work hard, you got to believe in yourself, you got to practice, you got to, you just got to try, A lot of it has to do with luck and being in the right place at the right time. So there's a whole bunch of factors. In a way, a lot has changed with the internet and things like that. In a way, some things really haven't changed at all.
Cool. So starting out as a duo, Hall & Oates, did you find that how did you find the sound for Hall & Oates? And was it easy, or was there a lot of trial and error?
Well, Daryl and I were both very similar in our backgrounds. We both started as really little kids. So we both, I didn't meet him until I was 19, almost 20. So we had, 15 years of playing in different bands, different kinds of music, individually. So we were already kind of developed as individual performers before we met each other. So then when we met each other, our challenge was how to work together. And that was something that at first it really didn't sound very good. We actually got together, we tried some recordings, and it was like, ugh. We thought maybe we ought to just hang out and be friends and not play. But eventually we kind of learned how to work with each other, and it just, we spent a lot of time together, and over the years, I think that's how it worked. It just spending a lot of time, a lot of shared experiences.
Okay, good. So you've performed for most of your life and all over the world. Is there a moment on stage that was really great, a happy moment, and how's it special to you?
You know what? Every moment's a happy moment on stage. It's one of the most fun things you can do. Getting in front of people. Painters and book writers, people who write books and things like that, they create in this void. Meaning they're in their house, or they're in a gallery, or in their studio, or whatever. And people who play live music, it's one of the few professions where you actually do what you do in front of people and you get an immediate reaction. It's really cool. It's very unique. Even actors in a movie don't get that. They're on the set putting out all this energy, but they're putting it out to the cameraman and the lighting people. They're not really putting it out to their fans until it gets on the screen. So I think really that's what sets live music apart. So I just love playing live. It's one of the reasons I still do it today. Not only I do it with Daryl and Hall & Oates, but I do it with my own band too. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. So Mississippi Mile is the title of your new album. Mississippi Mile is set in Mississippi Delta. And is that a great place for you?
Well, it's not really part of my real roots because I grew up in the Northeast. But what ended up happening when I started to do this album, got ready to do the album, I wanted to pay tribute to all the styles of music and all the artists who were important to me as a little kid. When I was growing up, I thought, well, who did I want to copy and who did I want to be like as a guitar player? Who did I want to be like as a singer? Who did I want to, what kind of songs did I want to write? And when I started to assemble all those inspirations, I realized a lot of them came from the Mississippi Delta. And when they came from the Delta, if you know the Mississippi River runs north and south through the whole country, well, a lot of that music filtered up to the urban areas like Chicago and then on to Detroit and to the East Coast. So really, the birthplace of American pop music is the Mississippi Delta. And so that's why I call it Mississippi Model. So even though I don't have a direct connection to it, I have a connection through my inspiration through my music.
Okay, good. So, would you be okay with singing a little part of like one of your favorite songs?
Right now?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure, what do you want to hear?
What's your favorite song? Or whatever you feel like singing?
My favorite song? Oh gosh, I've got a million favorite songs. You can't ask me a question like that. How about Elvis?
Okay.
I can do an Elvis impersonation.
Okay, yeah.
You sure? It's kind of scary. Well, we're close to Halloween, so it doesn't matter. All right. Oh, what's my soul? What's wrong with me? I'm a cheap like a man.
That was really good.
Okay, it's a little like Elvis.
Yeah.
Like a really crappy Elvis, right?
I actually interviewed Wanda Jackson on Friday, and she worked and like toured and.
Yeah, with Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just did an album with Jack White. Yeah. Is she cool?
Yeah, she was really cool.
Yeah.
She's cute. So I love her. So what are your upcoming plans and events?
Well, this is the last leg of a long tour on my solo album. And after we're done this, in a couple days, I go out with Daryl again at the end of November. And then break for the holidays, kind of, regroup and relax a little bit. And then I'm going to New Zealand and Australia with Daryl. And I'm going to Ireland, it's funny, I've never been to Ireland. I've been all over the world. For some reason, I've been to England and Scotland, but I've never been to Ireland. So I'm going there for a Songwriters Festival in February. And then I have my Songwriters Festival in Aspen, Colorado in March. So it's kind of weird, but I actually know everything I'm doing up until about June or July of next year. Yeah, so it's kind of like being in the army.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing every day.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me.
It's a good interview.